Him. Be right back.
All right. You got 20 seconds. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Actually, I probably shouldn't sing that. We'll get tagged. Oh, there we go. Oh, and I forgot to switch my muff too. Damn it. Horsing around over here.
Yeah, it's just.
All righty, here we go. Good morning. 7:12, the Plan B Morning Show, Brock and Hunter.
Morning.
Oh, yeah.
What's
Oh,
up?
yeah. Oh,
How
yeah.
you doing? How you doing?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you got anything? I think I found a new hobby. I'm
Wait,
serious.
hold on. No, you're never serious in this. You just come at me with these ridiculously random things. If it's not one thing, it's bull whips. If it's not bull whips, it's nunchucks. If it's not nunchucks,
I think I found a legit hobby. I'm serious on this. I'm not joking around. I know I've purchased things in the past that are funny and kind of
lassos,
lassos and whatnot.
Yes.
But this one,
okay.
I'm serious. Don't make fun of me, because if you do, Brock, hey, look at me. If you do, you're gonna get shanked. All right?
Why
you get shanked. Dude, I'm serious. This knife is awesome. So, real quick, Ben, our buddy Ben.
Right.
This is his knife. Well, it kind of is his knife. He found this knife. And he left it at my house the other day, and I started really looking at it. I'm like, oh, dude, it's got a button on it. Wait a second. Oh, it's an auto knife.
Hold on. It's a very nice knife, but before we go any further in this conversation, which I'm so excited to dive into your new hobby.
Yes.
So Ben found this knife.
He found this knife.
And then
disc golfing.
Gave it to you. Then I'm pretty sure that's a murder weapon. Okay.
It might be a murder weapon, but you know what? I'm not giving this one away because I absolutely love this knife. So I've been playing with this thing like a fidget toy for the whole. Finally, my wife's like, "Will you put that thing away? You're gonna hurt yourself with it." I'm like, "You're right. I probably will."
Hey Betty, when are you and the Jets fighting the Sharks later? What is this West Side Story?
You know what? It's called. Look at it. It's Piranha. I don't know if you can read it, but it's a nice knife. I'm serious. So
what
I
are you?
I looked it up and it was like,
greaser. Get out of here.
Yeah, it is. Shut up. I'm not. I do have a white T-shirt. I should take this. So I looked it up and it's like $150 knife. Thing is not cheap, but for reasons, because it's a badass knife. So I don't know why he gave it to me. I'm like, dude, are you sure? Like, yeah, I'll take that.
Now wait. Okay, hold on. You need to explain. Just having a cool knife is not a hobby. So what do you mean?
So now I'm online. I'm looking at all these different knives now. Dude, I think I'm going to start collecting knives.
You're going to start collecting knives?
Yeah.
Are you going to start foraging your own knives? Are you going to
it'll probably get to that point. But I think I'm just going to start buying knives because, dude, I've found myself just sitting, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm just sitting here, I'm like, should we carve her name into a tree? I want to use this thing a lot. Shut up.
Should we go to face public property with this and put HNA forever in a heart?
Forever. Hey, you know what? At least I haven't thrown this thing into my foot.
All right, one time. But that makes sense because I was a youth. I was a young man who didn't know any better. You're an adult, and you said your new hobby is going to be knives. It's just knives.
I'm gonna collect knives.
Okay, now, hey, wait, hold on.
I'll tell you my first one. Go ahead, though.
Stop me when I get to too big of a knife.
Okay.
When do we get into sword territory?
Keep going.
Keep going. Too big?
I don't know. When does it become a sword? Whenever it becomes a sword, because that's how big I'm going.
That's actually, shower thought. When does this knife become a sword? We don't know. No one knows. No one knows.
When you take the Viagra, that's what. So, my first purchase. I'm serious. I think I made this decision. I'm gonna buy a butterfly knife.
Jesus, you are one lost digit away from this hobby going. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the show with Brock and Stumpy. All right, because Hunter's gonna be. Oh, I really enjoy my new hobby. It's great.
Week by week. Yeah.
How many
What happened?
fingers have you lost? I'm not good at this hobby. I'm not good at.
Hey, get rid of the butterfly knife, would you? That
Well,
seems to.
You heard it here first, folks. Hunter's new hobby
Mhm.
is simply knives.
Dude,
So-
this thing's got some kick to it too. That's another thing that's it's the feeling of it.
Yeah.
You feel like
You know what? You're one sweaty palm away from that thing flipping open and right in your neck.
right. Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
That's exactly my concern. All right. Why do I feel like I'm going to walk into your home the next time I come over? I'm invited for something, and there's going to be a shadow box full of knives.
Right. And I'm going to be like, hey, what are you doing? Come over here. I want to show you my knives. It's kind of a cool hobby.
No, it's not.
Why isn't it not? Why you like knives? Come on.
You are one step below the guy who collects katanas. Okay.
Hey.
You're right.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. I don't know. I like knives.
No, believe I have a pocket knife, but it's a
Mhm.
pocket knife that is very basic. I don't have a array of knives. I don't
have
have
a button?
collector knives. No, there's no button. There's no button on it. God, you are gonna hurt yourself. Stop doing that. All right. We're gonna have to put you on workman's comp because you're sitting here. Check this out. All right. Look, all joking aside,
Yeah.
and now that I've had my fun
jealous?
with you,
You
and
jealous?
now that I've had my fun with I wouldn't use jealous as the
I
as the
think I
descriptor.
smell jealousy. That's what it is.
I will admit something. Okay.
Mhm.
I am going to admit something here for better or for worse. Okay.
Mhm.
I will. This was a handful of years ago. I was traveling without Kiki. I think it was a work thing. And so when I don't travel with Kiki, I get some downtime, because usually if we're out together, we're doing stuff, family stuff, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So I was by myself in the hotel room, flipping through. It's early morning, and there was a segment on QVC, the home shopping network. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Where they have all and it was this collection of knives, and it was. I got to give credit where credit is due. Those
Sparked your
guys,
interest, didn't it?
I almost bought a knife collection because
Come on, see?
here was my take. It was like, because the whole thing was like,
So,
it was like
kitchen knives or like
no,
knives?
like pocket knives. But I'm like, I could turn around and sell these things
Yeah.
for next to nothing. Like they were giving them away. They were giving these knives away. So again, credit to the QVC guys who made me
They knew who was watching.
a
almost got
man almost buy
Yeah.
a man who should know better. Almost buy.
Unfortunately, QVC followed the Banjo Minnow commercial, and you ended up with the Banjo Minnow.
That's the problem is, I busted my nut on the banjo minnow and I didn't have any more to spend, so that's
Yeah.
what it was. Oh, Hunter,
Just saying. Hey, you know what?
Well,
They're
you know-
expensive. Knives are not cheap.
be careful
Found that out
though.
quick.
You don't want to cut your lasso with your knife. You got to be very careful. It makes the lasso unusable.
Or if the lasso gets out of hand and the bull is just flying, I have this knife to cut the lasso to save myself.
yes, you're gonna stab the bull. You are just the
You know
dumbest guy.
You know what kind of started? So my dad was he was a Green Beret. And when he was jumping out of planes, they issued the Green Berets this certain type of knife. And it was I can't remember what the name, Camellius or something. But it had like a paracord cutter on it. So he lost this knife. My dad did.
Right.
All right.
Right.
And
Yes,
he wanted this
yes.
knife so bad. So I'm on eBay trying to find this like military issued knife. And it took us months to find this thing. And when I had that thing in my hand, dude, I like part of my dad was in my hand. That's probably a bad way to put that.
No phrasing. I'm not phrasing.
Bad phrasing on that. Part of my dad was in my hand.
I've had this big
Dad's
girthy,
history, okay.
this big girthy, rigid thing of my dad in my hand. What? His knife. His knife.
But just the look on his face when he had that knife in his
Right.
hand again was
As,
like, dude, that's cool. You know,
as you should. But Hunter, I want you to really look back at the description
not
you
a
gave
Green
there.
Beret
You're not a Green Beret jumping out of an airplane with a parachute
right.
on your back, going into enemy territory.
I
All
can
right?
live vicariously through my father. All right. I always have.
You know what this reminds me of? When my father, who was a Green Beret and jumping out of airplanes, and he had this knife. This is what I think of when I have my little.
You know, he raced too. So I got a racing simulator and a pocket knife. I'm like my dad.
All that cool stuff your dad did, you ruined it.
I
Okay,
ruined
you
it.
ruined.
Damn it.
Oh my God, I'm loving it. All right.
Live up to it, man. You know.
Well, look, I know we have a small window before you end up with a knife in your body at some point. So
All right, one more.
Wait, God, be careful. All right. Our bosses are probably watching. Like, we're gonna pay this idiot workman's comp. He is gonna get injured on the job.
You know what I want to try? You know how the pirates and they slide down. I want to do it on the backdrop right here. You can carry it.
There you go. Give it a shot. Let's see how that goes.
Like
well, hey, first you need to put the knife in your mouth and climb up the mainsail. Will you stop it? Quit horsing around. Oh my God. Oh my God. Want to know how I got these scars? You almost jokered yourself.
I know I did. I shouldn't do that, I don't think.
Oh my God. This is great. Yeah. This is great. All right.
Anyway,
well,
should we do the show?
Yeah, I don't want to anymore. I want to see you play with this knife for the rest of the 3 hours.
Hold on. Let's take bets till I start bleeding.
Yeah. Until I see your wife come running down with a towel to stop. All right, put it above your head.
All right.
All right, we're gonna have to go to a quick commercial break because Hunter is on his way to the hospital right now. So anyway. No, it's just gonna be your hand. I'm gonna have a what is that?
Tropic Thunder.
All right. Well, enough of Hunter's new hobby. I don't even know how we transition out of this.
Safety.
Fantastic.
Safety
first. Safety first.
It's no joke. It's a life lesson here. On the show.
Life lesson. That's the whole point of this. This is our and
Exactly.
there you go, children. Now you know. Now you know. All right,
kids.
We got to keep things moving here. It's time for your morning dump. My God. By the way, this coffee is ice cold already.
Mine too.
I filled it up 10 minutes ago.
Mine too.
Ridiculous. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, brother. Brother.
Maybe I wonder if they find any knives and when they
I'm
pump.
Sure they do. I'm sure they
them
do
because of murder weapons.
Yeah, murder weapon. Like you have the one that your buddy found and then gave to you. That murder weapon has been handed down. All right. Unbelievable. Anyway, give them a call. Get pumped. Pumpthatseptic.com. Why don't we kick it off with this? The annual tradition of spring break is almost here. Spring break, bro.
Spring break, boo.
But this year, one popular Florida destination is hoping to cut down on the rowdy crowds. This year, the city's new rules for the busiest March weekend include raising some parking prices to $100, adding security checkpoints, bag checks at some beach entrances, closing liquor stores at 8 p.m.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I was born in 85. We got the tail end of like the good times. You know, like where you could go and do things and
right.
Hey, you know what? We were safe. Yes, we did things that might have been a little dangerous and but we knew we were fine. It's just everything is shut down now. Everything is shut down. Close the liquor stores at 8. That's just what who are these people? Where are these rules coming from?
Here's the only thing I'm going to disagree with you on this, Hunter. And
Come on. Let them have fun.
Why I'm somewhat on board with this is just because the amount of underage drinking. Now, I'm not going to sit here on my pedestal and say that I didn't partake. Of course I did. Okay.
You're fine.
But maybe if there were some more parameters just to maybe ease it down a little bit, because Hunter, you said something there that I vehemently disagree with. We were not safe at all. I remember we drove unsupervised. All right. Unsupervised 17 and 16-year-olds and like one 18-year-old drove down to Florida in a 4-door dually truck. Okay. Again, unsupervised, going at 20 odd hours south. Okay. Mm-hmm. And again, then spent a week almost unsupervised again, in a hotel surrounded by other youths, underage youths in an area. All right.
Hey.
Where there is way more.
You made it. You're fine.
Barely.
You're fine. You made it. You made it home. Nobody got hurt. I'm just saying, quit taking things away from us. It's ridiculous. You got to live and learn.
Man,
we learned something from that, from those experiences of like just riding the line, Just riding line. It is dangerous. Yes. But dude, isn't that what Florida is for?
Let me tell you.
Okay. We're shutting things down around, where we live. I'm like, yes, because it's a community of where like people are just kind of chilling and they just want to kind of. Florida's made for spring break.
Let me tell you a little story. This involves my brother, my awesome older brother Logan. You know what Florida taught him? How to check the mailbox every single day before my folks to get that underage drinking citation that was mailed to him back in Florida or back in Wisconsin because he got an underage drinking ticket in Florida.
Yeah.
So he was at the mailbox. All I'm saying,
that's not his fault. That he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know who else was underage drinking? Everybody else around him.
He should have been quicker. He should have been quicker.
Was he fine? Did he beat somebody up? Did somebody,
maybe it's because I am now the father of a daughter. Maybe that's what it is. And maybe
that's what you are.
Maybe I am. I need to admit that because believe me, I met a lot of daughters.
Turn it down.
I met a lot of daughters of fathers when I was down there. And believe me, I had one thing on my mind. So maybe that's why, like now, because dude, it was Xanadu. I'm pretty sure I got pink eye from a foam party. I'm almost positive I got pink eye from a foam party down in Florida.
Here's my point here. If you're gonna shut it down like they are doing it now, you should have done it when we were growing up. Because we were way worse than the kids growing up now. From what I hear from my nephew, who is that age, he's like, even if you did open it up, they still wouldn't go, I don't think.
Well, see, now here's where I think you're thinking that, and I get where you're coming from. You're saying that they're shutting it. They're not really shutting it down. They're just making parking more expensive, closing the liquor stores down earlier.
It's a way of shutting it down. It's the subliminal way of saying, we don't want it. We're not going to have it here. So we're going to close the liquor stores too early. We're going to make it way too expensive to do anything. It's trash. It's trash. You spend the whole year working, doing whatever you do. You get one little break, and now they're shutting it down. F you guys. I'm sorry. You can take the other direction, but dude, you only have like a week to party and have fun.
I feel like you're kind of your Uncle Ricoing us a little bit. You want to be down at spring break so bad.
I'm going to Florida. I'm going to be there in a few days here, man. Like, shut it down.
Do I need to be concerned about you being that older guy that's hanging around spring break? All right. Back in '84, we had this place full, man.
That beer gut hanging out by the pool. Who is this guy?
It's going to be that guy in your Letterman's jacket cruising the strip in Daytona Beach.
Hey, I'll be by myself because nobody's going to go now because it sucks now.
Man.
No more fun.
I think about how close we were to, I don't know. Like it's wild when I think about it. Here's
another thing. It's much like when you take things away, your kids rebel more. So now they're shutting it down. Now they're going to get more crazy. Because they're like, screw you guys. Like you're trying to take, let's go now. Let's go.
The Catholic schoolgirl effect is what I like to call it right there. Yeah. You can only repress them so much. And it's always the Catholic schoolgirl that goes to college.
Yep.
And
you're going to end up doing the opposite of what you're trying to do. Just saying.
You might be. So that's maybe we regulated just a little bit better than our day, and maybe it won't be as bad. It won't be as bad.
Fine in our day.
Dude, we had an actual fire on our balcony. Like there was someone lit a fire on our balcony.
Yeah, that's a good story.
That's a horrible story. We were children. That's a horrible. What are you talking?
Fun story.
Okay, you're never allowed.
Was it your balcony?
Oh. You're never allowed to babysit. All right, that's for sure. Go ahead. Blame me. No, that's a horror. We were in a hotel and there was a fire on the balcony.
Okay, if you have your
that's a terrible idea.
Ground floor. Doesn't matter.
It was ground floor. You're right next to the pool. Don't be a pussy. God Almighty. We'll just grab a bucket, just take the empty beer bottles, fill them with pool water, and put the fire out. What are you doing, you pussy?
Dude, we used to take the kegs that we drank and throw them downstairs, and people would line up at the bottom and jump over them like Donkey Kong. We call it Donkey Kong. Dude, you see people get smoked by a keg. That's what we would do. We were fine. That's dangerous. People could die doing that. Nobody did because we were fine.
Like it's just flashes in my brain talking about it. I'm getting flashes, like some guy coming back from war with PTSD. I'm just like, how did we get out of there? How? There's no rhyme or reason.
Okay, we'll end it on this. Do you have any stories from spring break that ended up terrible? I don't think you do.
I mean,
Because
other
you were
than
responsible enough to not get to that point.
other than the herpes. Besides that, that's.
All right, shut it down. Shut it down.
Other than the venereal disease, all right.
Shut it down.
Maybe, I don't know. Is that still a problem, or is
your
everyone?
fault. That's your
Everyone's got it now. It's fine. It's fine. All right.
You chose that route.
No, I mean, no. There's nothing where it's like we're out of here. Like this is it. We got to go.
See?
But there's definitely some that were close.
Yeah.
But see, you can't. That's not. See. But
come on, you're degenerate. Look at you. You're all tatted up, and you're fine. You're just fine.
But did you die? Don't be a pussy. Actually, you know what it is? Here's what it is. It's the douchiness that's involved with it. That's what really haunts me.
Yeah.
All right. The henna tattoo that I got on there that I thought was impressing the chicks. All right.
I got that too.
The puka shell necklace. The Playboy bunny sticker tan.
See?
All right.
Hey, shut that down. Shut that stuff down. No more hennas. No more Playboy bunny tan lines.
The douchiness. No more visors. All right.
No
we'll
more
be all right.
visors, puka shells. Maybe. Hey, stop selling those.
Unbelievable.
But don't shut the liquor stores down.
Come on. Let's let them have some fun.
Ridiculous.
So if anyone's wondering, Hunter is not a good chaperone, just for future reference.
Or the best. Or the best chaperone.
For the youth out there, try and get Hunter to chaperone.
best.
For the adults, never let him chaperone. Ever.
Right. I'm like the school bus driver from The Simpsons.
You're Otto from The Simpsons. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, we don't have time for anything else. That is your morning dump. We'll be back. Ah, that coffee went by fast. Hold on a second. I mean, seriously, my coffee in 10 minutes bothers me.
Yeah, ice cold.
Yeah, I finished it already. You almost drink it so fast because you know it's going to get cold. I got to get a mug, like an insulated mug.
Just get one of those warmers. Plug it right into that USB port in that brand new computer.
Because that's just what Terry wants me to do. Plug another thing in here. What are you doing?
Actually set it on the computer because the cord's only like that long.
You know? Actually, yeah. You know what? The core is kind of warm over here, so I just set it on.
I thought, Terry, it would be fine.
Yeah, come on, Terry.
Jeez,
my coffee's cold. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Michelle.
Morning.
Hold on. Wait until you open the world of knives. Every man on the planet should own a. Yeah, there you
go. Here we go. So I'm like all the different like daggers. They got, I mean, all kinds of.
I like David. He said he needs a stun gun lasso knife. Guys, don't encourage him. Come on, come on.
Yeah. You know what else I was looking up? This is ridiculous.
Oh God!
Did you ever see you didn't play Mortal Kombat that much, but Scorpion has got the spear. There's a guy on YouTube who's got an actual.
He made the
spear, but he like whips it around, dude, and he like gets it around his elbow. Wham! He's like getting cans and like hitting watermelons. It's pretty badass, dude.
That's like an old timey. That's like a old weapon. Like they use that.
Like he wraps that thing around his foot and like kicks it, dude, and that thing goes flying.
Can I be honest though? Like in battle, how practical is that?
Hey, if you're in battle, okay, and you look over and you see that guy kill a guy by whipping a spear off his foot, I'm going that way, dude. Like,
but you get what I'm saying? Like it's almost like
effing Scorpion over here, guys. Like
we gotta hold on. That's so stupid. Hold on.
All right. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show.
I got family.
Sorry.
It's
a song for it.
Unbelievable. Yes, Toretto. If you were on the stream, that you know where I'm going to go with this.
So read the comment. He wanted me to turn the knife into a taser lasso, or
we obviously had a long conversation about Hunter's knives, and David commented. He said he needs a stun gun lasso knife, and then we started talking about
what that would look like.
This ancient weapon, which is a real weapon, and there's a YouTube video of a guy showing you how it's done.
So it's Scorpion spear from Mortal Kombat, but there's a guy on YouTube who's got an actual spear, and he's practiced and learned how to manipulate this thing like Scorpion.
So
Crazy.
if you can imagine a spearhead on a rope, and the guy's swinging it around, and he's
wrapping
hitting
it around
clay
his
pots, and
just
it's very cool.
Impressive.
But here's my argument: in battle, it's almost like the scene in Indiana Jones where the first one where the guy with the swords, and then he just takes out a gun and shoots him. I feel like if you're out there in battle. And you're like, hold on, I got to set this. I got to do some cool moves. And then, I mean, by that time, a guy's just going to come and go, he's just going to stab you. All right.
I disagree with you. And hear me out. I said this off air. So you're fighting a guy over here in battle. All right. And wham, you stab that guy and you're done. You killed him. Right. You're going on to the next. And you look to your left and there's this dude whipping this thing around his foot. You've never seen this before. And he throws it off his foot and right into a guy's neck. And you watch this, and you're like, dude, he can kill me from like 25 feet away. That I'm going that way. I'm going the other way.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to. I
mean, I know you say it takes a long time to wind that thing up, but dude, he's 30 feet away from you.
I feel like it's
get over here.
It's too much. It's too much buildup for someone to just. No. Stab you with a knife. Here, this is
the all-in-one platform.
Hey, beat Shang Tsung with it.
Run your business.
Like, okay, watch this again.
Dude, keep it playing. First person, if you're on the stream, watch this. Dude, come on. Look how badass that is.
Very badass.
Dude, look at it. Watch it. Bam. Whoa. Come on. Do that. Replay that one.
Like here, I could have stabbed this guy 9 times. I could have shot an arrow into him 9 times.
No, you're running around. You're thinking, oh, he's not going to look at that.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
It's dead.
It's cool. And I'm saying it's not practical. It's great for show. It's great for show. I just know it's
cane up in the air.
And then he gets it. It's impressive. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like I don't want to be on the other side of this guy. I just feel like the build-up to it. Let's do one more.
Who jumps in the... Dude, this is Bruce Lee, but with a spear.
Oh, that's got to take a lot of practice. I would end up with a spear in my neck.
I want to say I've seen like some behind the scenes with this guy, and he talks about like his injuries. And he's like, dude, when you get hit by this thing, it's not.
You're putting a spearhead on a rope.
They have a practice head, like a soft head that you can practice.
That's great, but at what point
you still have to have the weight to it?
At what point though, you're like, okay, I'm ready for the sharp one, right? As soon as you put the sharp one on, that's getting in your head, man. That's getting in your head.
It's like taking the foam off the nunchucks,
All right, now we're gonna move to real swords. Let's just keep the wood ones for a while. I feel like we should use the wood ones for a little bit longer. Anyway,
what would you call that? A spear? I want to buy one.
Spear rope.
A basement full of just
ancient weapons.
Do you have any like a gun of any sort? Like anything that's not medieval or
all medieval weapons? All right, we're gonna get you what's that? It's got the ball with the spikes.
The spike, yeah.
On that one with the chain. That one I like. I can't think. What's the name of that called? It's a. I don't know. I can't.
It is a cool name. Spike ball.
Spike ball on a rope. It's spike ball on a cup. In a cup. Whatever it is. Anyway. All right. We are just so far behind. I don't even know if we got time to talk about anything, but let's do sports for God's sakes. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweisers, other great drinks. And as always, remember to drink wiser with Bud Distributing. Bud.
Okay. We're going to talk about one thing and one thing only. We touched on golf last hour. Now we're going to talk about basketball.
Basketball, yeah.
Yeah, basketball. The NBA wanted more competition. It got more points instead. More than ever before. Brock, you're going to have a heyday here. Ready? And once again, the All-Star game was offense. All offense. All-Star MVP Damian Lillard of the Bucks scored 39 points, and the Eastern Conference beat the Western Conference 211 to 186.
Shut up. No.
Let me say that again. 200. That's even weird to say. Like 211 to 186.
You're
last
making
night.
that up. That's right. That's a misprint. Do you mean 111?
Nope.
Or maybe
211 to 186.
Dude, that's
last
ridiculous.
night. With the winners putting up the most points in the game's 73-year history. Previous mark, 196 by the West in 2016, which is still way too much. It was a flurry of records. Total of points of 397 smashed the record of 374 set in 2017, while the East made 42 three-pointers. 42 three-pointers to break the mark of 35 set by Team LeBron in 2019. The sides combined for 193 points in the first half to break the any half record of 191 set last year.
There couldn't have been a single post up or a single
just making it rain.
They just had to be shooting threes the whole time.
So were they trying to break the record? So was this like a, hey guys, we're gonna go out, not play defense, and just catch and shoot, make as many threes as you can? I didn't watch the game, but
it had to be. That
is so many points.
I mean, I shouldn't get worked up. It's the All-Star game, and none of these guys.
It's like entertainment.
Just like the Pro Bowl. Like I understand. Like, and no person wants to go out there and get injured during.
How much defense can you not play?
There couldn't have been any.
Let's just go sit out.
Yep.
Like, you're just a body out there. Like,
or just do around the world competition with all the players. I mean, at that point.
So here's a question. All right. I know we've always complained about this. Like, it's ridiculous how many points they're scoring.
Mm-hmm.
What is the All-Star game?
Yeah.
Are we bitching around the wrong game? It's supposed to be entertaining. What's entertaining? When people score, people are dunking, you make it rain. I mean,
yeah, I think
basketball fans, yes, love defense and love a good basketball game. But is that really what you're watching the All-Star game for?
No, you want to see the best of the best throw up, just make half-court shots and cool dunks and everything. So
it's depending on who you're talking to of how they feel about this game, right?
Yeah.
I think the common folk would be like, oh, that's an entertaining game. That was pretty awesome. But the basketball head who watches every game is like, dude, there's no defense. This sucks. Like,
yeah. It's just a shooting contest. Yeah. I mean,
I think I'm right there.
I think for the commoner, whatever, it doesn't matter. But wow, that is crazy. That is bananas.
I wonder what the math would be of like how many points per.
You give me, how long is a basketball game? What is it? Is it 15-minute?
Just type that in Google. How long is a basketball game? Because what are quarter lengths in NBA?
15 or 10?
I think 15.
Is it how long?
I get it mixed up with high school because high school is different. I think it's 15. Or it could be like is that football?
Let's see.
13?
2 hours and 18 minutes long. Nationally televised game is 2 hours and 18 minutes long. But that's with penalties and timeouts and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Yeah, the average national television. But hey, this is my point. Whatever it be, give me 2 hours and 18 minutes. I don't think, without anyone blocking me,
you could
score 211 points.
Nope. Underneath the basket, just layups. Like a layup drill.
Yeah.
I can do it a layup drill for an entire game and not get that many points.
You could give me 2 hours and 18 minutes of unencumbered shooting in basketball. I'm still not putting up 211 points.
So the game is just different now. The NBA has changed. Basketball in itself has changed. Back in the day, the change was now the game's being played above the rim. Everybody's huge. There's alley-oops going on. The game was above the rim. Now it's like the game is above the rim and half court.
Mm-hmm.
We're scoring from everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking jump shots like 3 feet outside of the 3-point line. Like it's nothing. Like it's a regular jump shot. It's wild to me.
Yeah, I didn't expect that score, but again, All-Star game. That's fine.
11
to 198. I mean, both teams scored, or 196 still though. Both teams scored a ton.
So 186. I'm sorry. 211 to 186.
Almost 400 points.
Jeez, man.
Wild.
So there you go. I think we can wrap that up right there. I don't have
That's
much
good
more. I have that golf story, but we need to get to our topic because we got a good topic today. So.
Yeah. I don't think I scored 211 points in my life playing
in
basketball.
anything.
Yeah, everything that
like
I've done.
Yahtzee, anything. Like you can count all types of games.
Nothing. I mean, bowling, because I get 300s all the time.
No, you don't. Nope, not even bowling.
Easy.
Never get 211. Period.
Easy. Should do that every single time.
Period.
Every single time. Anyway, all right, good enough for now. We'll save some sports for tomorrow because we got no football anymore, so we'll see what's up. But sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back.
Nice.
All right, topic of the day coming up. Oh,
Yeah,
I got to get
again.
to this.
I remember it was good.
Good morning, Stacy. Good
Stacy.
morning, Nikki.
Nikki.
Topic is, it was a good one. It's what is a cheat code in life?
No,
Hold on, but I got to get to Lou's comment. Hunter, get a yard dart, a lawn dart, and tie your lasso to it.
Oh man, Lou! Come on, Lou! Now we're thinking outside of the box.
Right.
See,
Now
that's the way you think here.
I like it.
A lawn dart.
Yep.
And you know what? Here's what I do. Take a lawn dart and we hook it up to a car battery. All right. So when it hits you in the neck, it's like a stun gun. Dude, that's a great idea.
No, it's not. It's a terrible idea, but it's fun.
That's a great idea.
We need to separate great ideas with funny ideas. All right.
But it's got to have a button to activate it because it can't be hot all the time because you got to wrap that dart around your foot and throw it, you know?
Yeah.
So you wrap it around your foot, throw it, and then hit the button.
When you throw it, you got a little, like a little. It's a terrible.
Lou.
Write it down for our Shark Tank. And yes, it's a mace. That's the thing we were talking about. The ball with the spiky ball.
Right. Yep. Those are badass.
Good morning, Amanda. Welcome to it. All right, let's see here. Let me go get that sports.
Toretto.
I don't have friends, only family.
You never had.
So yeah, everyone's acting like he's just dropping the harshest fucking harshest burns.
He's burning them, man.
All right, let's see here. Got that.
I wonder what that thing is called. A spear? No, it's not a spear. What is it? It's got to be a name for that weapon.
Kukri. I think I said that right. I want to hear you say Kukri.
K-U-K?
K-U-K-R-I.
I'm going to look.
Kukri. Right?
Amazon's got to have one.
No, he's talking about, he was talking from earlier. That's like a type of sword, knife sword. A Kukri. It's I think it's got like the big,
was it like the Sultan sword?
Yeah, I think so. If I'm not mistaken.
So what's the spear thing called?
Oh yeah, so a Kukri, it's got like, it kind of looks like a Bowie knife, but it bends. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, we got our break here. Yeah. The only reason I somewhat know is because of Forged in Fire.
Okay, so the spear so Scorpion's signature special move throughout the series has him hurling a harpoon-like spear, described as a kunai.
A kunai.
K-U-N-A-I.
All right, we got a break to do.
Damn it.
Quit looking up your kunais, all right? Whatever it is you're looking up.
Man, I just want to see if Amazon has.
I guarantee they don't.
This is too dangerous.
Kunais. Yeah, it's too dangerous. It's a weapon.
Dangerous. All right, get to the. I just want to see.
All right, you keep looking.
I can't type right now. Dang it. All right, let's go.
You're so excited about getting.
No, my hands are shaking.
I can't handle it, man. Anyway, it is the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock and Hunter. Don't forget, we are streaming. We'll be out for the next 10 minutes or so. Get in on the fun. Twitch, Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Right now, it's time for your topic of the day, and this is a good one. What is a cheat code in life? All right. Maybe a little extra. A-B-A, up, down, left, right.
A-B-A-C-A-B-B. You want to talk about Mortal Kombat.
So funny right there.
It's Mortal Kombat morning, baby.
Life cheat code. Life cheat code.
So for me, and this isn't for everybody because everybody has a newer car. I get it, but I'm still rocking the 2002 CRV and it's badass. I love it. My my headlight chime doesn't work. So when I turn my car off sometimes, I forget to turn the lights off. And then I wake up the next day and I'm like, nothing, damn it.
Yeah.
So what I do, when I turn my lights on, I put my visor down a little bit. It's my cheat code.
That's your cheat code.
So when I get out of the car, I'm like, oh yeah, there it is.
This applies to no one except
I should
Hunter
just
and
money myself, to be honest.
yeah. They do my lights on. Damn it, I left my lights on.
Hey, I'll be right back.
This is a good reminder for you. So for me, this may seem pretty simple, but like a cheat code in life, and this maybe sparked the conversation, is honestly, please and thank yous. I know that seems like, oh, manners are everything, but I can't tell you how effective a please and a thank you really is. And something that I've been trying to instill in, like, I don't even like, maybe it means less now because it's almost like second nature for me. Like if I'm at a restaurant, I'll say, can I have a water, please? And then they bring it. I say, maybe it almost even becomes annoying because I say thank you every single time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But just please and thank you will go very far.
It's not hard.
It's not hard. It's not
hard.
No.
It's a simple statement.
Yeah.
Look him in the eye, say please, and say thank you. Like what you say about the waitress coming back. Oh, thank you. I'm the same way. I'm like, am I saying it too much? But no, you can never say it too much.
You can never say please and thank you too much. And I'm telling you, man, it's just anytime you're interacting with anyone, you could tell if they've had a rough day. And if you just throw in some please and thank yous, they'll be like, oh, okay, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit nicer. So,
to go along with yours, this one is when you're in conversation, like a fresh conversation, always ask about the other person.
Yeah.
Everybody
that's a good one.
Everybody tends to like to talk about themselves. And so give it to them.
Yeah.
Let them have it. Let them run with it. And people, I don't know. People tune out when you tell too many stories about yourself.
It's funny. That's actually something I've had to work on. Not that I did it before. Like, look at me.
I've caught myself because people will come up and they naturally, hey, we listen to the show and they have questions. People have a lot of questions about it, but there's been times where I'm like, okay, this is too much about me. How about you? Let's turn this conversation around.
That's a good one.
So
I like
know
that
about
one.
you.
Yeah. And it's easy too. And maybe they don't have a lot to say, but you're right. Kick it over there, and it evens everything
for some
out.
people, like surprises them because it's like a lost thing nowadays of like, oh, really? He really wants to know stuff about me?
He asked me about me. Yeah, I think maybe we've all become a little bit, and it might just be communication skills too, which that's actually another cheat code in life is having good communication skills. Honestly, I'm one of those. If you can get up in front of a group, even a small group, that'll get you very far. I mean, you could just send up a dumb radio DJ. I get that, but I'm telling you, like being able to talk to a crowd or at least a group of people,
social skills,
and social, not even, I wouldn't say social skills because you can still be socially awkward, but if you can at least, command a room in that sense, I think that goes a long way. That goes a long way.
How about this to cap that off and go to the next one? Open your ears, close your mouth.
That's a good cheat code.
It helps out in life a lot because when you keep opening your mouth, you don't learn anything.
No.
You have to learn to be able to open your mouth. And a lot of people don't even ever open their mouth because they just want to continue to learn. But
I think you and I were talking about this when we made a living off of that.
I mean, it's our job. We're getting paid to do that. Like we have to. If we started the show and said,
why don't you take it?
Right. That's not how radio works.
But no, I think you and I, when we were talking about this on Friday, when we were kind of putting this together, one thing my dad always said this, and I think it to go along with what you said, it's better them to think you a fool than open your mouth and prove it. Which is, I think, or walk softly, carry a big stick. That's kind of that same sentiment right there. But you're right. Sometimes it's just shut your mouth. It's a cheat code. If you don't say anything, you probably won't get in trouble for something. You know what I mean? So yeah.
People can't really judge you if you don't say anything.
We got some
badass. He doesn't. Say
Yeah,
anything.
right. He's just quiet. He's so
quiet.
dark and brooding. Oh, he's so quiet, mysterious. Really, I just don't want you to think I'm an idiot. That's all it is.
Like
That's all
Jason
it is.
Statham. He's always kind of quiet.
But if he started talking, we'd be like, would this guy shut up already?
Right.
He
He shuts his mouth and he whips ass. That's what he does.
And every once in a while, he'll just say things like beekeeper.
Beekeeper. I gotta protect the hive.
The hive. All right.
This guy's badass.
But if he rambled on and on, we'd be like, shut up, Jason
Shut up,
Statham.
dude.
You idiot. Let's see. Ryan had a good one. You'll like this one because I think you did the same thing. Always buy the same socks for all of your adult life.
Boom, son.
Yeah.
Boom. And you know what? Go ahead and argue with me again. Ball them up when you wash them. Actually, if you have all the same socks, you don't have to.
Yeah.
It's a good point there.
I don't think that's right. I don't think you're supposed to ball up your socks. I think you're not getting
I
them
ball
washed,
up my socks and wash them balled up so I don't have to ball them up afterwards. And you know what? They smell great. They're clean. They're just as clean as yours. Just as clean.
feel like it's not getting the full sock wash.
I know. That's what everybody
we
says.
We don't have time to
So
get
when
into that.
you wash your jacket, is it not getting the inside of your jacket? It's getting the inside of your jacket. Okay.
Okay, but
Getting
why
the
don't
inside
you?
of those socks too?
Why don't you ball up all of your clothes then? Why not that?
That's because they don't come in pairs. They're already paired up. The sleeves are already connected. All right.
I get it. I don't need
Good
to pull my
point.
sleeves up. That's a good point. That's a good point. All I know is like if I ever this is such a stupid conversation. If I ever have like a long sleeve like flannel and the sleeves stay rolled up in the wash, the sleeves are always kind of damp. So that's why I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Now, granted, I do cold and I do low heat, so maybe that's why I don't do high heat.
Need to
Too
heat
much
that
shrink.
thing up.
Too much shrinkage. Let's see. Andy, or our buddy Zool had a good one. Stay organized. That is a very good cheat code.
Stay
in life.
organized. You know what? So we just did the purge about 6 months ago.
Yep.
Where we just started getting rid of stuff. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need
Yep.
that. We don't need.
Yep.
And in the meantime, we cleaned everything. So the house is pretty organized.
Right.
Zool actually could vouch for that. He's over sometimes. And we've been keeping it that way.
Yep.
And it feels great. I feel like a new man.
Well, if I could have told
And I'm not saying we were dirty, but
Right.
like we'd have like clothes on the ground here and there. You know, it wasn't like we had kids and toys everywhere. And you know, which
Right,
I
right,
understand. Those are kids, but it's just nice having like walking into your house and you're like, damn, it's clean. It's nice.
Well,
It's
and
nice.
here's the thing. Once you, and that's with this whole thing, staying organized, it's so much easier. And I wish I could have told like college age me,
Mhm.
first apartment Brock. It's
Yeah.
so much easier to do a little cleaning as opposed to waiting till like the end of the month. And
Yeah.
you're like, this place is a pigsty. And then
Yeah.
you got to spend a full day cleaning and folding laundry and everything.
You know what the answer is? Train yourself to clean subliminally. So when you walk by, like I'll walk by things and see it, I'll just be like, oh, grab it. Just grab it, throw it
Right.
away. Or grab it and put it in the spot it's supposed to be in.
Right.
And now
Yep.
I'm doing it subliminally. Like I'll just walk
Yep.
by, boom, boom, and it keeps things clean.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So
You
stay
feel
organized.
better.
We're kind of working on that too. And I'm at this point, like everything has its spot now. Like I got my new fishing cart right now. I'm working on my tools. And if it doesn't fit in this area, then I don't need it. You know what I mean? And that's kind of, and it's nice. It is nice when you get organized. So
Can I show you one? Cheat code?
if it's your pocket knife, I swear to God.
No, it's not. I'm done with the knife. But you're going to love this one.
Oh, you honestly, that is a good cheat code in life.
See?
I will say
Oh, if you're
that.
listening on air, I know you can't see this,
Yes,
but I have
but-
3 remotes. This one's for Xfinity. This one's for the receiver. This is for the projector. And I could never find, they're all in different spots. So you know what?
Yep.
I'm going to rubber band every one of them together. I used to have 4 on here, but it wouldn't fit really. It kept falling out.
Yeah.
But dude, people, they laugh, but then they grab it and they're like,
Hey,
pretty good idea. It's a pretty good
It's-
idea, actually.
it's no different than when grandma had the Velcro on hers. Okay.
You know?
It makes sense. It really does.
And to amp it up one, I used to have it, but it fell off. I used to have a paint stick. It used to be a remote bundle on a paint stick. So you could grab so when you grab it, you touch other things sometimes,
Much like
It's on a
that
button.
gas station bathroom key that's attached to a steering wheel.
Yeah.
You're not losing it. You're not
this one's
losing
not
it right
going
there.
in the couch.
No,
It's too big.
not losing that one. Ridiculous. Let's see. There's a couple more.
There's a lot of shortcuts and hacks, man. They're everywhere.
Yeah,
Like
some of these
cheat
are just, I don't know, like here. Thomas said, lots of sex, stay away from cigarettes, drink plenty of water. I mean, yeah, the water one, honestly, a good cheat code in life is have a glass of water. Lots of times
Yeah.
it can fix how you're feeling. You know what I mean?
I get mine in the morning with this thing. You know, if I can get through one
Yeah.
of those, I feel pretty good.
Your basic white bitch thermos right
Hey,
there.
shut up. All right. Me and my
Oh,
Ugg
but
boots
you
and
know,
my
I ran out of time, but we were at the mall this past weekend,
Oh.
and they have the Lululemon store. I almost sent you a photo for saying, "Hey, Hunter, I'm at your store."
Son of a bitch.
Let's see. John had a decent one. He said, "Be born rich." I mean, if you're looking at a cheat code in life, that does help. That
Yeah.
is the ultimate cheat code.
You're born rich.
Don had a good one. Not giving a damn. He said, "Not giving, a naughty word, but you're
Yeah.
not giving a damn.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
think, I
within
think-
reason."
Right.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Within reason. Yeah, I mean, but I think here, you know what? Let me add on to that. Stop giving a damn about what people think of you. That I think is a cheat code in life.
Yeah.
We're all so worried about, what did they think or what is it? I mean,
I think
Again.
this kind of falls into kind of what's happening locally recently. Like, I think some people need to just kind of relax a little bit, especially when it comes to the social media aspect.
Yeah.
Close your mouth and just not give a damn so much.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
mhm.
I don't know.
No, and that
Relax
goes into it.
a
Is
little bit.
we're all so concerned about what so and so is going to think about our post or about our new car. Or
Well, we
this and
give
that.
you a social platform to talk a little bit, but we didn't say effing run with it
Yeah, I got out of hand fast.
a little bit.
Anyway, so that's I think a good one. And again, not just like throw complete caution into the wind. Don't just be like, whatever, F everything. I mean, don't do that. But I get it. Why don't we end with we'll end with Brandon's. He said a cheat code in life, the Plan B morning show, or listening to it to feel better about yourself because you're not those two idiots.
Yeah.
Hey, if
what
we
we
can
do.
help you, if we can help you in life, then we did our job. All right.
Hey,
Right,
if you can start
Brandon.
your morning just with a giggle, just
Brandon.
a slight giggle.
Hey, or
It-
feeling a little
it
better
helps out
about
a little
yourself.
bit.
Maybe you feel better about yourself because you didn't start a new knife hobby. Maybe, you know what I mean? That might be it.
You know
Actually,
what?
that probably made
I know
people.
what you're saying, and I don't like it. All right.
When you're a jet, you're. Anyway.
I do feel like a greasy.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We got more coming up. Stick around. It's the Plan B Morning Show. All right.
When you're a jet.
When you're a jet, it's like that Norm Macdonald skit. It's so good, dude. For everyone, if you want to, if you want
He's so
to
funny,
improve
man.
your day, just look
God.
up like Norm Macdonald greaser skit or Norm Macdonald
so
West
funny.
Side Story skit. It's fucking brilliant. Oh my god.
We start going out and song and dance. What does he say? He's just
God, I can't. I'm gonna go watch it after this. It's just, dude, it's so good. Anyway. All right. Well, hey, thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it. Have a great rest of your Monday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. All right. Bye.